Hi guys, it's Mohit from Projekt Perfumery India, and this video I'll be explaining a couple of concepts or what perfumery exactly does, what was the whole idea behind it. Right guys, so coming to what is perfumery. So if you go by a very raw language or a very layman term, a place where you can buy perfumes or simply go and sniff perfumes. It's second aspect whether you want to buy or not. Perfumery, the whole idea came up as a place where people can come together and check out perfumes, smell perfumes, and then second step was to buy. Then came the whole idea of Projekt Perfumery India. So why we named Projekt Perfumery India? We saw a social aspect to it, a community aspect to it, where when we started taking pictures, when we started writing reviews on our social channels, we saw people interacting about perfumes, talking about perfumes, and then the whole idea of making it Projekt Perfumery India. Because what we did, we took user feedback, what people are looking for, what kind of perfumes they want to buy, and we came up with the whole idea of Projekt Perfumery India. From there, we have broken down into several categories. How these categories we define: perfumery sells branded perfumes, number one. Second, we sell our exclusive imports. That means we have our own niche houses which we import in India and sell it. Third is we have our own in-house blends. I'll be drilling down into all three categories, right? So coming to what are the top designer fragrances that we sell, or the brands which are top seller on perfumery. So these are 5 brands, designer brands, which are top seller in perfumery. I have a lot of perfumes here. There are a lot of perfumes out there, a lot of perfumes, and every day we see a new house coming up. That is where the term perfumologist comes into the picture, where I curate, and now I'm onboarding other people as well. So it's more of a team effort going on, where we curate the top selling perfumes which people are looking for. So these 5 are the most top selling commercial houses, starting with Giorgio Armani. So Acqua Di Gio, once upon a time this used to be the most selling fresh perfume or the most selling perfume, but now the Perfume version, Profondo version, there are a lot of versions, but original still remains one of my favorites. The second house which sells the most is Yves Saint Laurent, or YSL. So YSL Y have been a lot in demand in recent times. The third designer house I would say is going to be house of Hermes, and the top seller being Terre or TDH, and it has again come up with a lot of flankers, but this one still remains the best. The fourth one is definitely Christian Dior, Sauvage, EDT, though there are a lot of flankers now, the EDP, Perfume, Elixir, but EDT still remains my favorite as well as a top seller. So Christian Dior is the fourth house, which is a designer, and the fifth one is actually Tom Ford, which is actually a niche house, but now they have come up with their Noir line, their Ombre leather line, which falls into designer. So Tom Ford would be the newest entry in the top selling designer, while another house is Chanel, Bleu de Chanel Perfume. This one is costing over 15,000 in India, and the smaller bottle are like 7,000, 8,000. So this has jumped to actually a niche house. So this is Chanel, which is somewhere between niche and designer. Now coming to our top selling niche houses. What are the niche houses people are looking for the most? So the first house I would say is definitely Creed, which people are looking to buy the most. This particular house has the most number of searches on our website. Creed Aventus is the keyword. So definitely Creed is the first niche house which is top seller. The second would be, though the supply is little short, is Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Since this house, the perfumer now started to work with Dior. That means whatever line they had in MFK remains. I mean, there would be no new addition to it. So, and plus the production, we are not sure yet how production of this particular company would be going ahead. So if you get this house anywhere, do grab it. Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Baccarat Rouge, Aqua Universal Forte, Grand Soir be the top sellers. Going to the next house is house of Roha Dow from UK. This is like recently there have been a lot of hype around Roha perfumes, where they are famous for having this crystal Swarovski caps. The fragrance, the blends are quite complex. They the main why people got interested in it because of the exuberant prices. So their price range, now they have come up with a cheaper line as well, starting $200. So their price starts from 15,000 and goes up to 1.5 lakhs. Rest is all markup. People mark up the prices. Though if you wanna get started with the house, I would rather say picking up multiple 10 or 15 other niche houses than going for anything over 50,000. That is what is my idea, unless until you have your pocket allows you to do that. But then the whole hobby has a timeline to it. If you are rushing into things too fast, you will end up consuming a lot of fragrances and then you would be bored. So I would say acquiring one new fragrance a week is the maximum you should be doing. I mean, buying more than one fragrance a week, goes towards a little bit towards the addiction side, while one a week is also, I'm saying by a lot of people, I see buying behavior of most of you guys. So I'm saying one fragrance a week is a decent, a buying frequency. Anything over that, it becomes, obsession kind of thing. The next house is Tom Ford, especially the Oud Wood. This has been, hard to find now. So this is one of the best evening scents. So now I mentioned one line, which was these bottles. This is the normal Tom Ford line. This is a private line, which is the niche line. So Tom Ford is 4th niche house on the list. The 5th niche house would be Giorgio. So Giorgio, it's an Italian house. Sergio Momo is the founder, and there are a lot of perfumers associated, like Chris Carbonell. There are perfumers associated, like there are a lot of perfumers who have created fragrances for Giorgio. And this house has been, I think, over 8-9 years old now. These are their older version bottle. Now they come up with a different design bottles which are slight oval, right? So these were top 5 niche houses.